So the next type of visa that we need to talk about is the business investment visa. And again, this particular visa type is managed under the general employment policy, which is the same policy that applies to the first type that I've just explained to you, the employment visa based on a job offer. The business investment visa is an interesting animal because the Immigration Department don't have any fixed idea or notion of what is present in the structure to get this type of visa approved. The approvability test for the business investment visa is different from the third-party job offer employment visa in as much as this visa looks to the business operation. The business operation needs to be able to show it can make a substantial contribution to the economy of Hong Kong. Now that's different from the employment visa based on the job offer, because there the focus is on the individual candidate who needs to show that they have special skills, knowledge and experience of value to and not readily available in Hong Kong. So if you are in France and you want to establish a business operation in Hong Kong and you're doing this for the first time, you've got two challenges you need to overcome. The first challenge is if you're bringing somebody from France, you need to be able to show that that person has got special skills, knowledge and experience. But if you have a completely new business situation in Hong Kong, you also need to be able to satisfy the Immigration Department that your business can make a substantial contribution to the economy of Hong Kong, because this business is going to serve as the formal sponsor for those employment visa permissions. And when you're establishing a new business situation, the approvability test is looking for certain kinds of things to expect approval. When you're establishing a new business situation, the approvability test is looking for certain kinds of things to expect approval. Firstly, they expect that at some stage in the future, your new business operation is going to generate local employment opportunities. Now, there's no requirement to create those local employment opportunities straight away, but in the argument that you make to the Immigration Department for any application in a new business situation, you're going to have to show that in due course, just through the normal course of business, local employment opportunities are going to be created. The second thing that the Immigration Department are looking for under this visa type is that you've got the right kind of home for your business. And in this regard, they're looking for suitable business premises. Now, what is suitable depends entirely on the nature of your business. If, for example, you are a typical trading concern, then the Immigration Department would expect that you'd have offices that accommodate places for people to do trading type activity, and also some kind of showroom or some other facility that would effectively support a trading type business. So that would be suitable business premises. On the other hand, if you are an internet-focused business and the majority of your work is going to be done either outside of your own particular business premises on client sites, or your employees are going to be located in other places doing what they do, you could have, for example, a mere virtual office or a simple serviced office, and that would be suitable for the purposes of acceptable business premises under this visa class. Finally, the Immigration Department are going to look for the types of resources they would expect to see in a new business situation, so that they can be satisfied that eventually the business, whilst new today, will go on to become a solidly entrenched commercial enterprise. So they want to see what kind of resources you have. In this respect, typically acceptable resources are your profile in France. What have you been doing there previously? What business connections have you got here? What's your rationale for establishing in Hong Kong at this time? How much money are you bringing to Hong Kong? What do your finances look like in France, and what do the projections look like for Hong Kong in the future? So the Immigration Department are looking for these kind of resources to satisfy themselves that in actual fact your business does stand the chance of making a substantial contribution to the economy of Hong Kong.